Good morning and welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. Today is Monday, April 18th. I am Carolyn Holzman and this is day 234 of the Google indexation test. And I'm super happy to continue to report that we are at 100% indexation. The only thing that remains to be indexed is the page that was published this morning on April 18th. And what happened was the page was published at 7:06. A bot visit was recorded by the plugin at 7:36. As yet, it's unconfirmed by server logs and Google Search Console. And I think that may be partially why the reason it's happening, I think, is because there's clearly something going on. The Semrush reader shot back up to 7.5. So don't know what, but just saying that kind of activity generally, things getting into the Search Console that I can verify, they kind of tend to get delayed a little bit. So now let's get into the bots. There were, I've been tracking the two different desktop bots for Google, and the one that always comes is the one that crawls the directive files, and we had 17 of those today. The one that I haven't seen in a couple of days is desktop version 2, which tends to be the one that does the rendering crawls all the pieces of the page, all the scripts, things like that. So obviously we're seeing a little bit of division of labor in the bots. That makes sense. It just reinforces the concept that Google has to program things just like us. And it's a very sophisticated program, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that it is still something that it is a machine and it leaves traces like it's a machine. There were a ton of refresh render crawls in there, as you can imagine, with all those bots. 18 feed fetcher, and as yet, I did not discover any kind of validation crawls. Now, how I find those is I look for slugs that I know say things like privacy-policy or contact/us or contact page or something like along those lines, because of the sites that are on there, I kind of know how they're styled. So that's what I go and look for, and I haven't seen any bot activity around those. And moving on into Bing, again, another day with no mobile. What's going on? But there are 41 desktop bots, and very much like Google, I have seen in the recent past where, depending on the IP where the bot is coming from, sometimes you'll see that same kind of division of labor between one particular bot may crawl all the directives, another one may only crawl HTML and crawl the pieces, for rendering. So, but I saw 3 different IPs this morning, and really didn't see that much specific division of labor on there, but they were definitely crawling all the directive files. I did not see any render refresh crawls. All right, well, that's it for today's test page, test day, I guess. If you would like to subscribe, you'll get notifications when these go live. And this week on Confessions will be I'm working on the topic, but I think it's going to be something related to, things that clients ask for, and maybe reasons why they might ask for them, and maybe reasons why we get annoyed with them. All right. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.